show that curly f vector fr vector dot r is equal to 0. If solution have to solve, we have a vector r is equal to x I with component x plus y plus z I j k, and r magnitude of r is equal to x square plus y square plus z square, and r square is equal to x square plus y square plus z square. We will differentiate with respect to x r. So with respect to x and y and z, so we have x upon r, x curly by curly y, or partially r with respect to y is equal to y upon r, and partial r with respect to z is equal to z upon r. F prime x rx is equal to r upon x. F prime r with respect to y is equal to y upon r, and f prime r z is equal to z upon r. Since fr with product with r vector is equal to fr xi plus fr yi plus fr with z1. So we take प्रोडक्ट लेते हैं r वेक्टर with r f of r. I, j and k, the component of r vector curly by curly x, curly by curly y, curly by curly z, and with respect to f, यहाँ हम f वेक्टर को with this component of each प्रोडक्ट किया है, x component r f r vector. So we will write here and expand I draw I with f r z curly by y z upon with respect to y. First we will product curly by curly y f r with z f prime r f r by partially curly by curly y minus y prime. अब I component second curly by curly z f r y f prime r prime curly upon curly y minus j f prime z curly z upon z y minus x f prime r curly r upon by curly z plus j component f prime r y curly r by curly x minus x f prime r curly r by curly z. We have already the value of curly r by curly z is equal to x upon r, and x upon curly r by curly y is equal to y upon r, and curly r by curly z is equal to z upon r. So we have the value, replace this term z f prime, as we know f dot curly f by with any vector of f is equal to 0. So we will z f prime r y upon r, we will replace this value partially r upon partially x, or curly r upon curly x y upon r y z r z x r x upon r z upon r first, and in this way take common as partial r or prime f prime r common by and upon r whole common by, from this expansion zy minus yz is left I minus jz minus zx zx minus xz left plus kyx minus xy is equal to 0. Hence proof. I dot I is as I dot I is equal to 0. So we have I dot I is 0. So this type, if any vector r with product with r vector, function of r is with r is equal to 0.